Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. So in this video, I just want to share to you the good news that I am feeling because I just saw my grades in my student portal. So if you're interested in this topic, please continue watching. So hi guys, welcome back again. This is Emma and I'm an international student here in Canada. I am taking up Legal Assistant Diploma Program here in Southern Alberta Institute of Technology or SAIT. So it's here in Calgary, Alberta. And just recently, I received my grades in my student portals. So the first SEM was taken during the fall intake of 2022. That was September 2022 until December. So, mag-i-start na yung second SEM namin actually in January 9. Before I reveal my grades for the 5 subjects that I took last SEM under the Legal Assistant Diploma Program, let me share to you yung grading system ng school namin sa SAIT. I just don't know if this grading system is similar to the rest of the schools here in Alberta or the rest of Canada. But you can check the website naman of your school. But for purposes of this video, syempre, my grades will be based on this one. So, 4 or 4 yung pinakamataas, and then 0 yung pinakamababa. And then, it has an equivalent letter grade. So, as you can see in your screen, if the grade is like within the 90 to 100, you will be getting an A+, and that is equivalent to 4. And then if you'll be getting an 85 to 89, that is A. And then you'll still be getting a grade of 4 points. And if you'll be getting 80 to 84, that's A minus 3.7 points. And then 77 to 79, that's B plus 3.3 points. So 73 to 76, that's B 2.7 points, and so on. So I think the passing here for this subject is 2.0. So I just need to meet like 63 to 66 or get a grade of C to move on to my next SEM. So kabaliktaran, no, because in the Philippines, yung mga inaabangan nating scores whenever we receive our grades, gusto natin maka-1 or 1.25, 1.75 or 2. Pero dito, the highest grade is 4 or 4. So, now I will show to you my grades that I received in my student portal. So, dito pala, actually hindi ko alam, dito na ma-access or makikita yung naging grades mo for the past semester. So, for the 5 subjects that I took last semester, the grammar and proofreading, keyboard, skill building, legal computer applications, intro to law, corporate law. So, thank God I got all A+, and that is equivalent to 4 points. So, since these are 3 units each, makikita nyo na quality points are 12 points. So, thank God kasi parang we are able to reach the highest grade possible for the first SEM. So, ito yung actually goal ko, yung mag-impact ng magagandang scores sa una. Lalo na syempre, during the first few months, wala naman akong trabaho. So, gusto ko talaga mag-impact ng score kasi nakikita ko na talaga later on, kailangan nating mag-work as a part-time worker or full-time since inalaw naman na mag-work unlimited hours yung mga international students ngayon until December 30, 2023. So, kung i-utilize ko yun at busy ako sa work, later on, so dapat maka-invest ako ng magandang scores dito sa course ko. For the 5 subjects, I was given an A+. May portal kami dito sa SAIT, that's D2L. So for the grade for grammar, that's 96, keyboard 97, legal computer, doon ako nahirapan. Pero naka 90 naman tayo and qualified yon for A+ and 4 points. And then intro to law, naka 96 tayo, and then corporate law, naka 95 tayo. So, with all those grades na na-imbak natin, and now we are reaping what we have planted. So, at least for the first sem, I'm at ease knowing that my general average is 4 overall. So, thank you, Lord,
Thank
for
you very much.
Wisdom and for the courage. Kasi, syempre, kapag nasa Philippines tayo, we don't know kung ano yung aabutan natin dito sa Canada. And I'm just really thankful na umayon lahat and nakaya natin lahat ng challenges and struggles of being an international student here in Canada. Of course, first sem pa lang, we have more to conquer. So, there's 3 more sems to go. And actually, mag-start na yan this January 9. So, I don't know if I can sustain this kind of grade because bakit ba tayo nag-i-aim din ng high grade? Actually, nung una gusto ko lang makapasa kasi sabi rin naman dito in Canada, it won't matter kahit mag-top ka, wala rin dito naman Dean's Lister, wala rin ditong cum laude. But, of course, I will show to you, they have an honors designation. So, if you would want to graduate with honors designation, kahit na may magsasabi sa atin na, oh, that won't matter kapag nag-work ka na dito, it's a matter of self-fulfillment din naman. At least you graduated with honors here in Canada. So, that's a big achievement na rin, guys. Because this is already Canada and nagkaroon ka na ganong achievement, diba? And you will really, really be happy with that additional feather on your cap. Based on my research, and this is applicable on my school. I don't know if this is similar to other schools, but in order for us to graduate with honors designation, it is required for us to have a cumulative program grade point average of 3.8. So, and that's why I'm very happy dahil if I'm looking forward to graduate, hopefully with honors designation, at least nakaimbak na tayo ng 4 ngayong SEM. So, mabigat-bigat na rin yung weight nun. So, hopefully, makisama yung other subjects and makayanan natin kasi syempre iba-iba na yung mga subjects and expect natin na pahirap na ng pahirap yan. But yan, the average grade point that we need to get in order for us to have an honors designation is 3.8. And of course, another requirement is that we must pass all courses in our first attempt. So if we failed on our first attempt and then later on we got 4 or 3.8, we are no longer qualified for this honors designation. Another is that there is a residency requirement and we must use a maximum of 50% transfer credit towards a state credential. Meaning, if meron tayong mga subjects already na take, which is similar to the subjects in this program, pwede natin ipa-credit yon, pero it can no longer be more than 50%. Otherwise, hindi tayo makakwalify for an honors designation. But this is not a problem for me kasi wala naman akong pinakredit kahit isang subject based from my past education. And finally, it is required that the program you are enrolled in is approved by the Alberta government. Of course, since this is PGWP and then this is offered under a designated learning institution, I know that this program is approved by the Alberta government. Yan, that's it. I'm just so happy to share this good news and I hope magtuloy-tuloy yung okay na grades natin habang we are doing part-time work and or going to full-time work. And I just want to share to you another good news na na-receive ko just recently is that I was offered a full-time work in Nordstrom. So, as you may know, seasonal work lang tayo or I was just hired until January 7, 2023. But my manager talked to me before she went on a vacation and she offered to me a full-time position. And don't worry guys, the full-time position here is not 40 hours a week or more than. Hindi ko naman din hinahangad ng sobrang hours kasi I really want to dedicate more time din sa baby ko or sa anak ko. The good thing here is that I was offered like 29 hours a week and that already qualifies as a full-time worker here in Nordstrom. So I will be able to get benefits already after 3 months of that contract. So I'm just really happy that hindi ko na-expect na ma-offeran tayo ng full-time job after that seasonal work, because yun nga, no, initially I really had difficulty in doing this job, in picking orders, because coming from the Philippines, I really have no idea of the brands here in Canada. So not knowing those brands, of course, nahirapan tayo maghanap na mga items inside the store. But God is just so good dahil yun ka, I was able to little by little get familiarized with most of the items, and naging okay yung performance natin at the end of the December. Siguro doon na nag-base yung manager ko, and that's why she extended me and offered me a full-time work. So, going back to this grade, so, as an international student, ingatan natin na hindi tayo magda-drop below the 2.0 grade or sa DOS. Kasi, under the school policy, so here in SETA, kapag nagkaroon ka ng average na grade ng DOS, you will be placed under probation. And then later on, they will give you another SEM as your chance para bumawi. Pero kung hindi mo pa rin nagawang itaas yung grade mo above 2, you will now be withdrawn from the program. So that is under the SAT's policy. So it is important for you to check your own school's policy kung ano yung mga terms and conditions nila regarding the probation and withdrawal. If ever you failed a certain subject, so there are risks then na kaakibat nun. If you happen to fail a certain subject, based on my research on our school's website, is that you have to repeat that subject. So, ano ba yung magiging effect nun sa student permit natin? Okay yun kung pwede mong maisabay yung subject na yun with the next SEM's courses. But, if there are prerequisites and you can't take the next SEM's courses without having taken that failed subject, hahaba yung magiging length ng program nyo, and you have to extend later on your study permit. And pwedeng maka-apekto yon sa capacity nyo to work while studying, because one of the conditions para makapag-work ang international student here in Canada is that you must be a full-time student. So, kung konti na lang yung load mo or yung courses na tinitake mo, since you have like failed a certain subject, you might not be allowed to work on that certain period. So that's the tricky part of that one. So aside from being mindful of the grades, you should also be mindful of the terms and conditions written on your student permit. Just remember that we as international students are paying 3 times the worth of the tuition fee compared to that domestic student. So if we are having a tuition fee of 19,000 Canadian dollars, yung rate sa domestic students is just $6,000. So, syempre, ang sobrang mahal na ng rate natin, of course, wag na nating sayangin as much as possible yung pera na pinang-tuition natin. So, as much as possible, even if we as international students are allowed to work unlimited now, let us still be mindful of our grades. So, wag natin pababayaan yung grades natin kasi it's still the student permit which allows us to work in Canada. So, yun pa rin yung pinaka source kung bakit tayo allowed mag-work sa Canada. So, dapat hindi natin pabayaan yun. So, I hope that you have gotten an insight and somehow an inspiration, no, na kaya natin na mga Pinoy mag-excel also here in Canada. And also, I just wanna share pala the exclusive offer by Fido. This is the Canadian SIM na pwedeng makuha ng mga international students or even PRs or even workers na papunta pa lang ng Canada. If you're looking for a Canadian SIM habang nasa Pilipinas pa lang, so you can click on the link below. Yan, there's our picture and it mentions the exclusive offer which once filled out, the agent will contact you within 24 to 48 hours. So please feel free to fill up your name, email address, phone number, and note that whether you are traveling as a tourist or not, and the potential arrival month. So you can click whatever month yung naiisip nyong pumunta sa Canada, and then where are you currently based? So Philippines, Canada, or other. And then upon clicking submit, so an agent will contact you within 24 to 48 hours. So that's all for now, guys. I hope you like this video. So if you like it, please don't forget to click the thumbs up button, subscribe na rin kayo if you have not yet subscribed, and click na rin the notification button in order for you to get notified of our future uploads. So thank you guys and God bless!